Hi, Noe. Can you hear me? Oh, thank you. I connected my mic since there's a lot of traffic right now. Thank you for the like. It's kind of cold right now, but I decided to come outside, get some air. Wish I shouldn't because my allergies are killing me today. Yeah, it's windy here too. It's gonna be raining. That's why I said I'll do my live outside right now. And when I'm done, I'm gonna connect inside because I heard we were getting a storm. That's fine, Galaxy. Thank you. Hey, Galaxy, leave me running for. Just turn the volume off. I'm fine, Dharmendra. Dharmendra. Hanwar. Yes, it's just hard for me to say. But I'll get it. My allergies are killing me right now, though. That's why I sound funny. I sound like I'm cold. Figured out because it's windy, but I have the mic under my shirt. That way it wouldn't pick up so much on the wind. Thank you, Galaxy. If you guys can join Galaxy. Yeah, they say that we need rain, but I think everything is getting green and, very green. Look at the grass, it's really green right now. I don't see how they say that we are dry and needing rain. We just came out of the snow. How we, Gudu. Thank you, Gudu. Yeah, we just mowed actually, I think 2 days ago, Sunday, I think it was, or Sunday. And it's already growing again. Soon we'll have only those yellow little, those little yellow flowers. It'll cover everything, and no matter how much you cut the grass, cut them down, all it does is bend them. Hi, Josie. Josie, you're so close to me here in Wisconsin, so you know how it's still cool, right? Still kind of cold. You're just on the other side of the lake. Thank you, Gudu, yeah. I'm trying to remember that one. Yeah, it's coming. Let's see, what are we, May? Yeah, in 2 months here. About 2 months, yeah. It gets really hot. It gets really hot, and the bad part is that we have a county fair that comes here. Just a state fair, actually, because it's the largest fair here in Michigan. Josie must know because she's so close by here in Michigan, that everybody comes from all different states here. And the fair is done in this little town. It's not a big town. I mean, I don't know why they do it here, but it's been done here for so many years. So it is. Hi, Josie. Jose. Jose always comes in and says hello, and he leaves me. Jose, how many hot dogs did you eat that day? They looked really good. Hey guys, follow Jose. He's got really, really nice videos. He takes a lot of cruises. Jose, is it cold over there in Jersey? It's still cold here. I'm wearing a sweater. It's like, I think 45 maybe here. 50 the most. Oh, Noe, don't speak of food. I haven't eaten today. I haven't had anything. I'm not hungry. I'm getting there though. Can you hear the birds? Listen to them. It's because I fed them and I'm sitting out here, so they're not happy. Because they want to get to their food. Did you post a video, Noe? I know you post videos of your food. I'm from America. I'm from Michigan. Hi, Yadi. Yeah, we have the state fair coming, and then we have it's like a B90 something where the radio station gives out like a whole bunch of tickets. It's something really big. I mean, it brings in thousands and thousands of people from everywhere because we get a lot of artists that come and sing. And our state fair does the same thing. It brings so many people though. You can't get from one side of the town to the other because of so much traffic. And it's here for a week and a half, 2 weeks. Thank you, Gouda. I will be doing a live later on. Since you guys are here, I will be connected later on a live. But it'll be running for a while. Just a little while till Benny needs me. Oh, 6? Thank you, Benny. You're the 6th one, Benny. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to pick up a couple of hours here. Benny, yesterday that I did the live earlier, I was on there, I think maybe 6 hours, something like that. I did 120 hours, so I didn't do too bad. I was just having trouble, that's why, because it kept kicking me off and they would go to sleep, and I think the internet comes in and out, so it kept doing that yesterday to me. And then when I was running yours, it just kept kicking me off. I was constantly having to go check them, and then I didn't even know if they were off or not because your screen was black. So that's why I told you, please put something on the screen so I can be monitoring. It's, you know, if I can see something, it's because I know they're running. But when it's completely black, I can't tell. Hi, Fishing. Oh, good. I'll come in to see them. I saw quite a bit of them. You just couldn't comment on them. But you had some really good videos, and I wanted to say something that you can't. Benny, I saw your video. I don't know if you read the comment. I was like, I know what everything is, only the cabbage. I don't know the rest. But actually, they look like garbanzos. We call them garbanzos or chickpeas. But then I said, is it hominy? But I couldn't tell what the little balls were. But it looked really good. I said, I'm going to have to go to your house to eat. Because I couldn't cook that, not even with a recipe. Not even trying, Benny. Oh, so you have good news. You have to do it on a live. Well, I still have a ways to go. Well, not too much. That's why I'm actually trying to do lives, and I've been visiting everybody so they can at least watch, one video, even if it's just one, to pick up those hours, because I have 6, which I think is not bad because I have 6 months to go still, and for my year. So picking up 1,000 hours ain't gonna, to me, it's nothing if I just keep at it. I haven't checked today where I'm at, but I think it's already at, I only need 1,000 left. That's all I need because I have everything else. I like mushrooms, Noe. I've never had asparagus. They say they're good for you. Hi, Harry. Thank you, Harry. My wrinkle isn't here yet. My wrinkle was telling me that it was really hot in India, that it's really getting hot over there. Benny, I told you I would get you a phone. You don't listen. I told Benny I would get her a phone because she's having a lot of problems with her phone. So when Benny gets her monetization, we're going to have to start sending her some money to buy a new phone. We got to help Benny. He's making fish curry. You know what? I ordered one day, and I have a video of it, where I went to a restaurant, and they were Indians, and I didn't know what to order, and I was asking her, well, what's best? What's this and that? And she convinced me to order, it was a chicken curry, but it had like different things in it. I don't know. And I said, yeah, make it a little spicy, but very little. And it was a garlic naan bread. So I get home, and that day, it's actually on video. It's on one of the shorts, but it has a song instead of, what we're talking about. But that day, we had stopped and picked up fish, and we picked up, we had so much food in the car. Everybody picked something different from a different restaurant. So on our way home, holy crap, it smelled. It was so smelly. So I get home, and I open up the curry, and I'm trying it out, and it was horrible. I'm sorry. But it was not because it was Indian food. No. But the thing was that when I went in, the girl, I have it on video, I just never posted it, that she said that it was not really Indian food, that it was American Indian food. And I'm like, Indian is Indian, Mexican is Mexican. How do you make Indian food American Indian food? And but it was not, it didn't even look close to what I've seen you guys make, videos of this food. So I don't know, it didn't taste right. The naan bread was okay, it was good, but the rest of the stuff, I paid almost $20, and I only took one little nibble, and I had to toss it out in the garbage. But I said, that's probably why they didn't have any people in their restaurant. It was empty. Because I told her, outside of the building, it said authentic Indian food. But I get in there, and she tells me it's not authentic, that it's American Indian. I'm like, well, let's try it anyway. But no, it wasn't. You can tell they didn't put effort into it. That's probably why they didn't have people in there. Zyka? I think that's how you say it, Zyka. You know what? I have this phone. It's, hi, Gloria's. I went in to read your message, Gloria, and, but I don't know if I'll go in again. Maybe you put something else on there, because there is something that I wanted to tell you that I have not gone in to tell you, but I really need to tell you. As soon as I get off from here, I'll go text it to you, because I really want you to see it. I want us to see if you thought the same thing I was thinking, but we'll talk later about it. But yeah, I have this phone here. It's an iPhone Pro Max, the 16, and it sucks. I don't like it. And they already sent me the new one. I already fixed it, everything. I sent the old one back. I thought it was broken, but this one's doing the same thing, and I don't like it. You zoom in, and it has a light when you zoom in, but the light disappeared. I don't know where it's at. And I wanted to trade it in because I have this kind of insurance where you can trade in your phone, and you just pay like a little deductible. It's not big at all. I wanted to get the Android, the Samsung, the new Samsung. The only difference is that the iPhone, the only thing I like about this iPhone is that it has the 1 terabyte. And it's the only phone that has a terabyte on it. Every other phone has, I think Samsung, the new one has 500 gigabytes. So the 1 terabyte really does help, but that's the only thing that's actually good on this phone. On the iPhone, I regret it totally. Here it is 12:46. Birendra, hold on, I gotta get Birendra. Hi, Birendra. I went to go see a lot of your videos. I was running your channel, and I finished the 10-hour one, and I was jumping into the next playlist, and I think I did a couple of them, so I have to go back and finish those ones. But I think I'm on my last playlist of yours. So yeah, I've been letting your channels run, Birendra. I like how you have like the camera like right there up close. I was watching a video that you did, and I couldn't stop laughing because Birendra got a new what do you call it? It's like a handheld to hold your phone so you can record. I've been wanting one of those, and he's sitting there trying to figure out how to put the thing together. And it was so funny because it's like, I'm yelling over here, read the instructions, Birendra. But he was going by the picture and trying to figure out how to get that phone, how to put this thing together. Normally they already come together, but I had one, and I think I paid like 100 and something for it, but I didn't like it, and I sent it back. I figured I'd never use it because at the time I was on the GoPro, but now I regret it. I wish I'm gonna get me another one. I saw Birendra with his, and I said I have to get one. But here they're pretty sturdy. They're hard because I have one for my GoPro. They're very sturdy, very nice. It's not plasticky or nothing. It's pretty solid. Benny, we gotta get you a new phone. Yes, join Benny. Benny, are you going live today? I was hoping that I could do a live today, Benny, because I really need to pick up hours. I'm not sure if you still need I know we all need the watch hours, right? Regardless. but I wanted to run at least a couple hours. I was gonna do it as soon as I get off of here. I was gonna jump onto the computer to let it run. Yesterday I did 120 hours on just letting it run. I think it was 6-7 hours. I think maybe I let it run. Oh, Nepal, hold on. Yeah, they're expensive. I paid $1,600 for it. I didn't know that you could put an SD. You know what? I haven't even paid attention to this phone, Glorious. It's such a pain in the ass that I hate it. But I'm not sure. This one already comes with a 1 terabyte, but they don't have slots where you can add more terabyte onto it. But this iPhone was $1,600. They're not even worth it. Yeah, these iPhones, I regret it. I only like the terabyte on it. That's it. Nothing else. The camera sucks on it because I have another phone. It's a Samsung, and it's a 21, and we're already on the 25 or 6 already on the Samsung, and mine's a 21. But it's one of the highest ones, the Pro something, and the camera on it is way better than this thing. You can step it in. Oh, really? I will look into that. I didn't know that you could do that. Put a little thingy on it. I should then go trade my phone. Maybe I'll go do that tonight. No, we're having a heavy storm coming in. I'll probably go in there this weekend. You know why? I'll try to get there quick because I have a video that I want to do, and I wanted to go to the casino. Well, you have quite a bit of people in there, Abeni. A lot of people come in and out. The problem is that they don't stay, right? I notice that when I come out here and chat like this, I have more conversation with people, because they want to talk straight up with you. So when you leave it running, sometimes they feel like there's nobody there, and it's just more of a hassle, and they don't stay. But with me, I don't mind it either way, because we're just letting it run. But last night I had a very hard time. I had a very hard time keeping it, going. And it was stressful, Benny. It was stressful last night because I was trying to get things done, and I'm running around trying to check, making sure that the phones will stay on for you. I was running everywhere. Like, why do they keep turning off? But it was my internet, I think. I really think it's my internet. It comes in and out. And sometimes I don't catch it because I get to doing something or going somewhere and I don't catch it. There's 16 plus because bigger. Yes, the bigger it is more expensive. Like at least $300 more expensive. I'm natural at speaking. I'm sick right now. I'm not sick. I have really bad allergies. I woke up just coughing and sneezing, and it's because I started feeding my birds again out here, and I'm climbing the damn trees. I have literally got on top of that tree right there, and on the little brims there, the little twigs there, I put peanut butter, and I'll put bird feed on it just so they can come and eat. For the birds and the squirrels, I left them peanuts. I buy like big, huge bags of peanuts, and I'll be feeding them. They get friendly though. I had a couple of squirrels. I had two or three squirrels that I kind of had them since they were little, and they would come up to me, up to my hands. And I think I had them for about a year, I think, and a year and a half, somewhere there. And when I lost my Timmy, it's on the video there, my Timmy, my what do you call him? He's What do you call those animals? A possum. He was a possum. And he'd come every night, every night. I would call him. I'd be coming out here yelling, Timmy, Timmy, and he would come every night at 9 o'clock. He knew it was feeding time. Yeah, SSD, yeah. The SD card. I didn't know that they had them to stick in there. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna try that. I wonder if you just stick it in with just a wire, because I have like little SD cards, like small ones. You know, they're tiny. I have one that looks like a lollipop. It's small though. It looks like a lollipop. I have a 5 terabyte card. I have a 5 terabyte card, and that's almost full already. I was thinking about putting, because I have a doorbell, and it's a Ring doorbell, and it captures everything. You know, it goes onto a video. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get all the recordings on it, and let's see how many times a day I come in and out of this place. Who comes in and out of my house? I think I've had only 2 like odd instances where I had somebody trying to break into my house. They couldn't. The crazy thing is that I was sitting there watching him. I was on the other side of the door. He just couldn't see me, but I could see him. Oh, okay. I will look into it. It's because a cable attached to it. So does this work for like any phone, or is it just for the iPhone? Because I'm sick of the iPhone. Look at a butterfly. He's flying around in there. It's a white butterfly. We're getting butterflies. I'm all in black, and I did it purposely. See? I did it purposely. Even my sweater is black. I'm all in black. And I did it purposely, so it would hit me, keep me warm. But I'm roasting. Well, my leg is burning my legs. But my hands and my neck is cold because I'm wearing a hat. I'm wearing a Raiders cap. Let me know if you can still hear me, because the DJI thingy that's hooked to my phone, it came out a little bit. Hi, Mind Games. Mind Games, I seen your video yesterday. I was watching you. And you look so relaxed there. I would have probably fallen asleep. It was a good video. It was really good. I think that was a good live, Mind Games. Everybody was stuck there watching. What is she gonna do to him? I was telling the girl, pull his ears. I almost did, but I wanted to keep the show going. I was seeing it pretty good. I thought it was clear. Yes, Glorious, go shower, because I can smell you, Glorious. You think I can't, but I can. You know what, Glorious? I was watching your video yesterday, and I watched every inch of it. It was really, really nice. It was just crazy how the trees, you know, how they tangled up like pretzels. I thought it was just one big tree that was, you know, living everything, but no, there's trees like on every like little corner there. And you can see people riding their bikes. Is the weather nice? The weather looked really nice. I mean, if everybody was taking pictures and, you know, riding their bikes, and it's still pretty cold here. And you guys have the trees already blooming and everything. I'm noticed that that tree right there is already blooming. Look at that. The tree is already red. And that's, you see that tree, that red tree? It's actually it's a blossom tree. It'll turn like it'll turn like a pink color. You see my yellow tree last year, it didn't turn yellow. This tree looks so odd when, you know, the colors, because it's the only yellow one there, and it just sits there. It just gets so bright yellow. It gets beautiful because it's bright yellow. My neighbor has one in front of her house too, and it just looks odd, you know, because you're passing by and all you see is yellow. Like, it's just so neon bright. But it gets so bushy. That tree gets so big and bushy. We just cut it down. And that's where actually the bunnies will come in there. It gets full of baby bunnies. I mean, you'll have a ton of rabbits in there. We just leave them alone. I don't know what kind of tree that one is. The yellow one, I have no clue, but it gets big and bushy. Right now it's still baby. Let's see, let's get near it. I like it, but last year, you gotta keep, you know, it gets dry. If it doesn't get water, it dies, completely dies. I don't know what it is, but it gets like little spikes or something. I don't know what. I'm sitting here smoking. I've been trying to get the people to cut this tree here because it's dead. That tree's dead. All dead. Not my part of the. This tree is mine, but that's not mine. That side of the fence is mine. Yeah, I don't know the name of that. Oh, the big old tree. I don't cut these trees just because they protect my house from the wind, because there's an open land over there. Let's see if you can see it. This There's an open area there where they plant the corn. It's a really big, big open area. And it gets really windy. But these trees literally bend, but it protects the house a little. But if I get a power outage, I don't mind it now because I have a generator. That shit cost me over $9,000 to get it connected because it's connected to my gas. But we went through a point in time here a couple of years ago where we were getting power outages for no reason. And they would go out for, you know, I think one time it went out for like 2-3 weeks. And it was a constant thing having power outages. And I said, I've had enough. So I told my husband, I said, you know what? For our anniversary, that's what I want. And that's what we got. That's what we did. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to do nothing. So we ended up putting over $9,000 into, you know, doing that, wiring the whole house and getting everything for that generator. And it was worth every penny. Go shower. Go wash your foofy because I smell it. It don't smell yummy. Yeah, it's stinky. Wash it. I'm not gonna be here too long, Glorious. I'm just gonna be here for a few more minutes, and then I don't have anything connected. None of my things are connected. I figured I'd connect it later on. I just run my live later on again. That's why when I run a Benny, I just wait when I'm done with her. I run all my stuff all over again. It's raining. We're gonna rain tonight. They're expecting a big storm coming in. The only thing I feel bad is when we have storms like this, that when the power goes out, it makes you feel bad, yes, but you know what? I can't do anything about it, right? That the power goes out and the whole neighborhood just, it scrambles. You start seeing vehicles left and right because they're all traveling to where there's power, especially in summertime or in wintertime. Well, yeah, when it's too cold or too hot. Oh, it gets so bad with traffic. And it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel embarrassed, put it that way, that the whole neighborhood, like it's nighttime, the whole neighborhood is jet black. Because I live out in the country, so it's jet black. But guess what? Pumpkins over here lit up like I'm all lit up. My house is the only one shining. I think it, when the power goes out, I swear there's planes up there. They're probably just seeing a little dot, a little white dot down there. Look, Pumpkin's the only one with power there. Yeah, just let me know. I'm gonna, as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna run me, just as long as I can run it, and then I'll go and run you. Give me 1 second here. Let's see if I didn't pick up any garbage. Sorry if I did. There, I cleaned it with my pants. I put the phone on the floor. I had to turn on my... I'm smoking. I shouldn't smoke, but I smoke. One day I'll quit. I'm not in no rush, Benny. I still have 1,000 hours to catch up on. But you know what? I think it's going pretty good because Journey has been helping me so much. She's been running my channel, and I went into Journey yesterday, and normally I don't like use those channels to add anyone, right? And or use them, but because I don't want to get confused, who's on there that I normally go and just turn them on. But I figured I better start, have people on them. It's probably better, so they don't think they're bots. And so I did go. Journey asked me if I could add 3 people on there. So I did go and add them. So they've been watching my channels. I didn't ask nothing of them. They were just trying to get. One is trying to get to 1,000, and the other one was trying to. She's trying to get to her 500. She wanted subscribers, and I'm like, well, I'm not a good one if you want subscribers because it's only me. But I guess it's just the point when you get to that 500 mark, it makes you feel good. And when you get to the 1,000 mark, I mean, just a couple of days ago that I got to the 2K, I was so happy, so excited. It was just crazy for me, and the fact that I wanted just to get it over, just like 5 points, just so I wouldn't feel like if you lose one, that's okay. You're still gonna, just to stay above the water, right? And I was just shocked that I'm at 2,060 something. I was like, how? That's crazy. But I was watching a whole bunch of lives yesterday. I walked into, I don't know if you guys have them or not, but Skeeter, Mr. Skeeter, something like that. They were fishing. They had a live yesterday, and it was so good. There was quite a bit of people in there that I actually picked up, and I was just blown away with their videos because they were all American videos, but they were fishing. A lot of fishing. I got to see Virginia. I got to see Kentucky. Where else? Arkansas. Oh, beautiful, beautiful places. I think Skeeter's from Arkansas. But they were fishing, and I had so much fun in there watching all these videos of, the firearms that they were shooting, um, and that's another video that I'm thinking of doing, is the firearms, the shooting and stuff like that, because my brother goes hunting and he has so many guns. So I figured, why not do a video? There's so many out there. So I said that would be a nice video to show. Hi, Wrinkle. Let me go back and read. Who are you Mind Games? You're going live at 2 p.m. You know what, Mind Games? I've been wanting to do one like this so long. I even asked Wrinkle, let's do a live, but it hasn't, we just haven't done it. And I would love to, but today I can't, because I am gonna do a live when I'm getting done here. I'm gonna run my channel so I can get done early, because I'm gonna run a Benny. So I don't know, maybe tomorrow sometime. And I know, like you said, you don't have to show yourself. This summer, I will be completely, I won't be doing videos like this anymore. It'll be me, completely me. And I know I had someone ask me, how come and this and that? Well, because, I always say, I started off this way, and slowly, I had a picture on there, or a leg in there, or I said, well, you leave things to the imagination. I figured maybe the day that I come in completely, I would get maybe a lot of people. They're gonna want to know who, see. So maybe then I will, maybe when I get closer to my 1,000 hours that I really need them, that's where I'm gonna get my video, my hours, finally showing myself. But I would think that if I do a show completely, my first one, it's gonna be probably inside and do I guess a live with everybody, with me on it, completely me. Wrinkle, are you working? Wrinkle said today he wanted to see my house. So I can't get my house. You have to go on Google. You can see my whole house from the earth. And right now my house it looks terrible, because winter destroys your homes. You would figure, what does a little snow do, right? But a little snow does a lot. Hi, oh wait, hold on. Hi, R&B. How are you? Here, within today to the next couple of days, you'll probably hearing a lot from me, because me and my husband will sit down and we watch all the, my son, we watch all the videos. We go like through my subscribers list, and we just go visit everyone. But yeah, he wanted to see my house, and like some winter kind of destroys your home, and we just got to prepare all over again. The house needs to get washed. We have to power wash that. It usually falls off. Like, I just painted that. About it last year, I think it was. And look at it already. It's bad. It looks really, really bad. The floor, the paint's gone off the floor. There's twigs everywhere. It gets really bad. So there's a lot of cleanup for summer. In summertime, it's beautiful because, everything's painted up again, and all the leaves and trees, everything's picked up and cleaned up. So yeah, it looks pretty then, but when winter comes, it destroys your home. Oh, thank you, Benny. So yeah, I mean, it looks destroyed. Everything looks like, oh, why is Pumpkin's house so dirty? No, it's because of winter. Everything gets see how bad it gets. The paint's all gone. Everything turns green. So we have to power wash the house because if you can see how the green stuff there, we have to power wash everything from the windows and everything. The whole house gets power washed all the way from the top to the bottom. And that right there's my smoker. It's covered up. See, you can even see the smoker, how dirty it looks. Look at that, how bad the birds and see how dirty that looks. And that's my smoker. That's why we have to cover it up because I paid $600 for that thing. But see, that's where I'm sitting right now. So yeah, wintertime destroys everything. It just, you have to power wash everything, pick up all there's twigs everywhere. I live out in the country, and because of that open area that's right there, all the wind and the dust from that comes and hits your home. I don't think there's a house here that's not cleaned up. Everything is summer's here to where it should be. The first cut of the grass, but it doesn't even look like it. But we cut the grass. Once my neighbor fixes my fence over there, it would look better. But yeah, all the trees are just coming back to life. The birds chirping. It's, he hasn't been. He's hit bottom. But I live out in the country. All trees everywhere. Even my house is hiding with trees. And I cut down. All those are trees. All those stumps that you see, they're all trees that I had to cut off. It was so pretty, so beautiful here with the trees so big, and I get a lot of shade. But I had to pay somebody to come and chop them off. $1,500 to chop all these damn trees off just because they kept see that they all chopped off because I was getting lightning strikes and they would fall. Hi, Yash. Rinku. I won't be on here too much longer. I'm gonna go live in a minute. I'm gonna go off and go live on the computer. It's starting to warm up. We're starting to get like ants and stuff. You can see the ants somewhere there. See the ants? He doesn't know where he wants to go. He said, the darn woman's sitting here in my spot. As long as they don't crawl up me, we're good. Rinku, do you work today?